Hello there guys and welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to another video. I hope you guys are doing well today. As you can see, this is the second video of today and this is your match preview for Chelsea versus Manchester United, the big game, the game of the weekend, and that game kicks off at 5:30 p.m. tomorrow evening UK time at Stamford Bridge. Chelsea are looking to beat Man United in the league for the first time since 2017 when Morata scored with a header to make it 1-0, and that's basically it. And that's under Antonio Conte. So I'm confident, but I'm a bit scared at the same time. I really hope that tomorrow Chelsea put in a brilliant performance against a really good Manchester United side, get a win, hopefully get another clean sheet because they've done that 5 times in a row, and just make the Chelsea fans feel happy because so many years after being Manchester United 1-0 in the league, there's been bare draws, bare losses. The last 2 games was a draw. 2 years ago was a draw as well. Then we've lost to them so many a couple of times. So I really hope that tomorrow will be the day that we finally beat Manchester United in the Premier League because we didn't do that when Jose Mourinho was there, when Oli was there, and when Ralph Rangnick wasn't there. So I really hope that tomorrow we can beat Man United and Eric Ten Hag in the league because that will just make my day. And plus, it's only a couple of days to go until my birthday. So let's hope that Chelsea players will get a really good result against Man United tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to it. And I know you guys will be looking forward to it too. So fingers crossed that Chelsea get a win. Now, there's a lot of things to talk about. So in this video, I'm going to be talking about what Graham Potter said in his press conference, what the situation on Cristiano Ronaldo, and also as usual the predicted lineup, what my prediction is, and that's how we're going to end that video. So let's talk about Chelsea, and I'm gonna get my phone now, and I'll tell you guys what Graham Potter said in his press conference early on today. So basically, the first question he asked was if the players are still fit enough. So we've heard that Conor Gallagher is back in training today after the last game. The reason why he got off is because he was feeling sick. He was feeling the illness. Like he hasn't got COVID-19, he was just feeling sick and he wasn't feeling well. So that's why he had to come off. So no injuries for Conor Gallagher, which is really good. For Reece James, he's embraced for 4 weeks to make sure that his knee injury gets better. So it looks like a possibility that he might miss the World Cup because the World Cup is less than 1 month to go. So it looks like Reece James is going to miss the World Cup. So that's really unfortunate for him. So I feel bad, but let's hope after the World Cup he'll be strong enough, he'll be fit enough, and you don't have to worry about another injury. So bad luck to Reece James. So yeah, so he could have another. Could take up to 4, maybe 8 weeks for his knee to get better. So yeah, he'll miss the World Cup. And in N'Golo Kante, I'm hearing that he could be leaving Chelsea on a free transfer. Now, do I want that to happen? No. Now, the reason why I understand that is because N'Golo Kante has been injured every single time. Like and he's getting really worried. And the reason why he's getting loads of injuries is because he's done too many games. Now, the thing I want Chelsea to do is to not allow N'Golo Kante to play in every single game. Like, like in the Carabao Cup or the FA Cup, let him rest. And then in the Premier League, especially in big games, let him start. So that's the only thing I would say to Chelsea, to the board, and to the manager. Do not play him a lot of games. Do not. Just allow him. Allow him to get a few games, then a few rest, then a few games, if you know what I mean. So for me, I don't want Gordon Conte to go somewhere else because he has been our best ever player ever since we signed him. He's won the Premier League, the FA Cup, the Europa League, the Champions League, nearly everything for Chelsea, including the FIFA Club World Cup. He's nearly won everything. So I want him to stay. I don't want him to go to Arsenal, to Tottenham, or something like that. I really don't. So I'm hoping Golo Kante will stay for Chelsea. That's what I'm hoping for. So these two are the only two players here that have got injuries and will miss the World Cup. And of course, he was talking about Man United. And of course, like I said in the last video, as a Brighton manager, he's done that 2 times away from home 4-0 and sorry 2-1, and then at the Amex 4-0. So let's hope he can do the same thing for Chelsea as a manager. And then he was talking about Dennis Sakara's situation, and he said that we've got 24 players and we used a lot in that position. There's good players, so he has to be patient. He's fighting for his place and we're ready for the team. We can't play every day. He's done nothing wrong, but he had not a game I'm sure he would like, but he's acting well in training. I really hope. I really hope that Dennis Akawa gets some minutes for Chelsea, because we just signed him from Juventus. They want to get rid of him, and he hasn't been starting, or maybe perhaps coming off the bench. I just really hope that we didn't waste our money on this guy. I really hope. So I really hope and pray to God that the board and Graham Potter makes a decision to start Dennis Akawa. I really hope so. Because imagine, yeah, that we're in January and then we sold him and then we didn't play him. That's a total waste of money then. Really total waste of money. So I really hope that Dennis Akawa um gets minutes for Chelsea this season. So let's hope and pray to God. And in N'Golo Conte, they're talking about in contract, and here's what he had to say: the most important thing for us is him, and the rest of Chelsea um must make sure that he's fit, that he's focused, and he's on the long road ahead. We need to think about all these things then, and that's really good. I really hope N'Golo Conte signs another contract, and then if he decides to go and leave Chelsea, then that's his decision. But for me, I want him to stay and give him a bit of a contract. And yeah, Trevor Chalobah. I mean, this guy is unbelievable. 30 starts in the Premier League, and he hasn't lost a game. Whether it's home and away, he hasn't lost. So that is simply unbelievable from Trevor Chalobah, the way he's going. And let's hope. Um, that he can be in the World Cup. I'm not sure which team, I'm not sure which country he was from. Let me just have a quick look on my phone while I just have a look. Let's have a look. Where is he from? Okay, he's from England. Well, let's hope that Trevor Chalobah goes into the World Cup, because whenever he starts, he doesn't lose at all for Chelsea. So let's hope that Gareth Southgate can pick him for the World Cup, and that will be his absolute dream. His absolute dream of being in the World Cup. So yeah, so Trevor Chalobah. I'm not sure if he's going to start in this game, but if he does, let's hope he can keep that unbeaten record whenever he starts. So yeah, be on to Trevor Chalobah. So that's for Chelsea. And let's move on into Manchester United. Now, the situation for Manchester United is that Cristiano Ronaldo is dropped from Manchester United. And I'm going to tell you why. And I'm going to tell you why that happens when I show you this website from Evening News. So let's have a look what they said. So, as you can see from the title, Cristiano Ronaldo breaks silence after being dropped from Manchester United squad against Chelsea, which means he's no longer going to be sitting on the bench or starting in the game against Chelsea. So let's have a look. Manchester United forward Cristiano Ronaldo has sent a message to his media followers after he confirmed that he's been dropped from the matching squad for Saturday's trip to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge. During his 2-0 victory over Tottenham 2 days ago, Ronaldo opted to leave the bench early and walk down the tunnel before the final whistle had been blown. Manager Eric Ten Hag insisted that he wants to focus on the performance of his team when asked about the incident after the game, but he will add he will deal with the 37-year-old on Thursday. Cristiano Ronaldo is 37. Jesus. United confirmed in a statement the following day that Cristiano Ronaldo will not be part of the squad to a trip to Stamford Bridge this weekend. Um, the rest of the squad is fully focused on repairing that fixture. Now, let's look at the Ronaldo situation. Now, Ronaldo has addressed this situation. The forward wrote on his Instagram, which I'll show you right now. There it is. I'll read you what he said. As I always done throughout my career, I'll try to live and play respectfully towards my colleagues, my advertisers, and my coaches. That hasn't changed. I haven't changed. I'm the same person and the same professional that I've been for the last 20 years playing elite football. And our respect has always been played a very important role in my decisions of making progress. and started a very young, the older and the most expensive players. Examples were always very important to me. Therefore, later on, I've always tried to set the example myself for the youngsters that grew in all the teams that I've represented. Unfortunately, that's not always possible, and sometimes the heat of the moment gets the best out of us. Right now, I just feel that I have to keep on working hard, encouraging, support my teammates, and be ready everything in the game. Giving in the pressure is not an opinion. It never was. This is Manchester United, and United we must stand. Soon I'll be together again. And as you can see from his Instagram, that's almost close to 8 million likes, and he's got the most million likes, views, and followers on his Instagram. Now, reading that statement, that is so touching from Ronaldo, as you can see from his Instagram post. He's and the way he said this is Manchester United and we Manchester United stand, that's actually true because he knows that Man United are the biggest club in English football because the treble, the best club in England. So that's true for Ronaldo. So that's touching. But the one thing I'll also say about Ronaldo is that, listen, you were 2-0 up and you've won the game. So you should be happy. Now, if I was a Man United fan, I would say it was the right decision to drop Ronaldo for this game against Chelsea because we all know that the fans and the players want to support their team. You can see that when he walked out of the tunnel, he didn't saying hello to the fans. He just walked out of the tunnel after he's about to be born as a late substitute. Now, the one thing about Ronaldo is that you cannot be doing that at all. You simply cannot be doing that because your team are winning and then you just walk out, which is not good enough. If your team is losing and the manager is not letting you start or bring off the bench, then you can walk out. But your team just won against Tottenham at Old Trafford. So why can't you be happy? Stay on the bench until they allow you to come on, and then you can congratulate the fans, the players, and then you can walk out the tunnel. That's how you support a team. So listen, even though Ronaldo is my goat, I believe that what happened on Wednesday should have never happened for Ronaldo. Never should have happened. If you don't want to stay at Manchester United, then that's fine. Maybe you could come to Chelsea or to any other team. Maybe you can be back at Real Madrid, because I believe that both teams are in the Champions League. They're starting to do well, and so if Ronaldo doesn't want to come to Manchester United, fine. Just tell the boss that you're desperate to leave, you don't want to stay, and you want to go to another club here that will make you and treat you feel better. So that's the only thing I'll say to Ronaldo is that situation have never, ever happened. It should have never happened. Hold on, guys, while I turn on the light. So yeah, that situation should have never ever happened. So Ronaldo, next time, if your team are winning, just stay on the pitch, stay in the field, and then once you've won the game, once the final whistle have gone, congratulations to the players, congratulations to the fans, congratulations to the manager, then you can walk out of the tunnel. That's how you support the team. So Ronaldo, you're still my goat, but don't do that next time, otherwise you even be more punished. So yeah, so as you saw that report from Evening News, Ronaldo will not be part of the Manchester United squad that will travel to Stamford Bridge tomorrow evening at 5:30 p.m. So that's the situation for United and for Ronaldo. So that is it. That is the Chelsea about Graham Potter and the Man United about Cristiano Ronaldo. Right, without further ado, let's quickly move on into my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. So, sorry, let me just try and do something like this. If you guys can see, let me just, yeah, that's better. So these are my predicted lineup for tomorrow's game. So as you can see, I've gone for basic 4-2-3-1. I've gone with Kepa in goal because, like I said, he's kept 5 clean sheets in a row. He's making big saves. He's doing really well, and he's two man of the matches so far. So, and he's plus, he's our number one right now. So he starts. I've gone with a back four of Kukurea, Koulibaly, Silva, and Aspilicueta because there's no Reece James. So we cannot stick to a back three, so it's only a back four that we can do. Of course, I want Trevor Chalobah to start in this game against Man United, but I think Koulibaly, when he came off the pitch, he was really good against Brentford. He really looked more fluid, so that's why I've gone for Koulibaly alongside Thiago Silva. Kukurea's left back, he hasn't been proven yet, but if he's still if he's not that if that's not his best position, then maybe we should try and stick Ben Chilwell as the left back for Chelsea. But for now, I'll still put in Cuckoo as the left back. Right, moving on into the number 8, and I'll put in excuse me, Kovacic and Ruben Loftus-Cheek, because whenever these two play each other in the pivot, I've these two looked absolutely great. Causing problems, winning the ball back, going pass accuracy is there. So yeah, Jorginho, the last game, haven't been looking that great, so that's why I will drop him, and I'll put in Kovacic and Loftus-Cheek as the two number 8. So those are my two pivot. In terms of the front three attackers, I've gone for Pulisic on the left because I think that's his best position. And whenever we put Sterling there, yes, he's been scoring goals, but he hasn't done that consistently. So that's why I put Pulisic there. In the middle, I gone for Mason Mount because when you played in that position against Wolves, you got two open play assists. So that's why I'm putting as a central attacking midfielder. And on the right, I'll put in Conor Gallagher because as well. Because at the game against Wolves, he looked really good, especially in the first half. I was lucky not to score, but he looked really good in that position. So that's why I'm going to put in Conor Gallagher on the right, and up top, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Now, I know Broja did really well against Brentford, but he wasn't. There was a chance that he could have scored, but he ended up, just wasted his time and straight at the goalkeeper. So that's why I'm going to put Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang up top. I know that the game against Aston Villa wasn't that great, but that's because we went for a back three. I believe if we went for a 4-2-3-1, maybe a bad one will score. So that's why I'm going to put him up top. And then the reason why you see me not putting Kai Havertz there is because the game against Brentford, he was terrible, absolutely terrible. Like this guy's pressing is not that great. He's slow, he's lethargic. We spent £72 million on him, and then he's still not creating. We still need a creator, which is so annoying. Really annoying. Like, I'm glad that Christian Nkunku is coming to Chelsea because I believe, yeah, he'll show Kai Havertz what to do in that position. So that's why this game tomorrow, he should not be starting. He should at least be on the bench, and maybe you can bring him on as a substitute and let's see what happens. So for this game, I will not start Jorginho and Kovacic. That's the two people I won't start in this game tomorrow. All right, so those are my predicted lineup. Now let's quickly move on into my prediction. Now, of course, if you watch the game, if you watch the video a few hours ago, I went for 1-0 Chelsea, and that's what I'm going to go for, a 1-0 Chelsea. I believe it's going to be so tough and so tight, but the fact that he faced AC Milan, beat them home and away with a clean sheet, and since he also beat Man United 2 times as a Brighton manager, that's why I'm confident that Graham Potter will outclass Eric Ten Hag, get the win, and hopefully get a clean sheet. So that will be basically it. So that's why I'm nervous, I'm scared, but I'm confident at the same time. So let's hope and pray to God that Chelsea will finally beat Manchester United in the Premier League and get the 3 points, maybe keep another clean sheet, and then we'll see what happens. And let's hope that Newcastle get a good result against Spurs so that we can be above them, if you know what I mean. So let's hope that happens both today and tomorrow for Chelsea. Let's hope that Chelsea will get a good result from both against Manchester United and the game on Sunday. So let's see what happens. So that is it, guys. That is the end of this match preview. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget, if you are new, hit the subscribe button below. Hit the bell notification so that you message of my content and also the live watch along that will be coming out tomorrow. Make sure you smash a like if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you share this video so that they can give their thoughts and opinions of what I said and what's your preview going into this game tomorrow. Do you think Chelsea will win, or would you think this will be another disappointing result and it could be a draw or a loss for Chelsea? Let me know in the comments down below. So thank you guys so much for watching. Look after yourselves, take care, and as always, up the blues. See you guys for the live watch along tomorrow. Take care.